dear. 25 bags of grit, gravel. It's all on the Homestead now. Unfortunately, he came in, I think they call it a 2-ton lorry with an arm on top. And he was concerned about getting too close to the Homestead because of overhanging wires. I just think he couldn't be bothered. But it's all on the plot now. It took about 2 hours to move 25 bags. I realised with that trolley, ideally I should have done it with just 2 bags per trip. But I did it with 3. With 4, the wheels started to squash a bit. But it's done now. I have the gravel. The plastic foundation is in the house, so I need to bring that down as well. And then we've got everything we need then for the base. And the summer house can start building. The greenhouse won't be here until the end of next week, I think. But I'm thoroughly exhausted now, so I'm going to have a little sleep and a cup of tea. And then there's a few more things I want to do in the shed before I head home. Take up gardening, they said. Nice and relaxing, they said. I was going to go home, but I've just been down the shop to get some food and I'm back. I'm afraid I'll go to sleep, so I'm trying to stay awake. Recently, I've had a lot of pain in my leg, my right leg to be exact. And I've just had it again now when I was in the shop. There was something on the bottom shelf, so I went down to go and pick it up by bending the knees, and I had this pain. And I've also had it when I've had to check to see if the cats are hiding under the bed, and I've got down on my 2 knees. I then get it then. Excruciating pain. It's on the right hand side of my lower knee, and it feels like there are muscles being stretched. So I don't know if I'm not moving enough or whether I'm moving too much. So I'll just keep an eye on it. But I'm thoroughly exhausted after moving those bags. But it's a nice day, nice overcast day. But I'm going to have a cup of tea. And then I bought something the other day for the shed. And I think I'm going to put one of those little tape measures by the side of the computer from this point onwards, so I can eyeball the size of things. Because what I've bought is a bit too big, but I think it'll be okay. It's just a bit bigger than I initially anticipated. So I bought some screws, and they're a lot bigger than I thought. Look at them. Huge. So I'll keep them. I'm sure they'll come in handy for something. And I also bought some nails, but not just any old nails. I forget what they call these now. Cut clasp nails. And I thought they'd be very handy, quite stylish, for hanging my tools up on. I've also brought my screwdriver down, so now I need to find, because those screws that I've just shown you are a bit too big for the job in hand. I'll be pleased when this shed is all sorted out and I've got everything within easy grasp. Right, I think I had some screws in here. Oh, I forgot I had these. some hooks again for tools. See, I'm forgetting what I've got. Oh, a bell. This bell was on the rusty allotment, and when I used to ring it, people used to come from miles to have a cup of tea. And we had many a jolly good afternoon. Right, I can't find a decent sized screw, so I'm going to use these anyway. So they will pop out the side of the shed, but that's fine. Now, the reason why I wanted screws was because I bought these. Now these are hooks, but as you can see, I miscalculated the size on them. They're about 4 times as big as what I thought they were going to be, but better to be big than not big enough, I suppose. Well, I think it helps if I put the screwdriver in the right direction. I think that was the wrong way around then. Let's try again. That's better. I can feel a grip now. I don't know if I need a new screw head or not. Oh, just one. That's all I want. Right, let me have a look if I've got a screw that fits. Otherwise I'll have a screw loose. I don't think I have though. Ah, there they are. Just found some of a decent size. So, try again, take 2. No problem, try to get this one out now. What's going on here? Can't get it out now. Right. Something so simple. The head has gone. No, that seems fine on there. Well, that's certainly stiff. Right, let me put the top one in. Right, there we go. I've got one screw in anyway. This one's bent. Right, we'll leave that there. Right, let's see if this goes a lot easier. What a palaver. And wait till you see why I want them. Nothing special. Right, well that's solid enough, and that is okay, I suppose. Right, let me reveal why I wanted these up. I got this idea from Jeff. Jeff had an allotment on the same rusty allotment site as what I was on.
This is my shed. It's a heck of a mess at the moment. And one of my projects this year, or in the coming weeks I should say, is to clean it all out, reorganise it. It really is a mess. It's not very big, it's only 6 by 9. I built it myself and made it 9 foot long so I could store 8 foot canes in here. On a little stove with a grill and an oven, so spend the day down here, cook, keep warm. Chairs for visitors, etc. But it really is a mess. Watch this space, as they say.
Because like he said, sticks cost enough money, so we need to look after them. These don't fit. Oh, is anything going to go right today? I thought I'd calculated it correctly. Oh, what a day. I think I'll go back to bed. Let me see if by taking this string off, that will make them shorter. All this for a pound of spuds. Grow your own veg is the freshest way, and celebrate on harvest day. No, it is just a few. Although, if I right, mind your heads. I don't want to hit you there, but if I try it this way, maybe that'll work better. Maybe there's a reason now to having it so big. Maybe everything will work out in the wash. Gardening club tonight. I think I'll be too exhausted to go. I'll say, what have you done today? I'll say, oh, not much. Potched around in the shed. Right. I feel a time lapse coming on. go. I told you they'd fit. This arrived this morning. It's a Christmas tree which I'm going to grow in the garden, and I've bought this for a very special reason. On my railway allotment in London there was a woman called Barbara, and she had an illness, and about 18 months later sadly she died. And every year she would hang Christmas decorations from a tree on her allotment that she had with her partner Jim. Look at these here, the last roses of winter, and they're next door to Barbara's Christmas tree. Oh, you've got the sprouts on there. Oh, look at this. Got a nice crop of sprouts there, I must say. Oh, and you've got, look, the little carrots on as well. Do you find that the birds will eat them?
No, they won't eat them. And Sean very kindly bought me this. I'm not
Shed.
sure, he says it's a shed, but it's possible because he's had 2 or 3 different sheds on his plot this year, so another different shed won't hurt. But this is my traditional tree that I do every year. I just need to put...
Have you got any lights?
No, because I'm not down here every day,
Yeah.
so I can't turn them on and off. But I just need to get a little thing there that says, Santa, please stop here. And hopefully Santa will leave me some presents.
So I've bought this Christmas tree in memory of Barbara, and I've also ordered some Christmas gardening themed decorations, and every year I will decorate the tree and think of Barbara. Look at the colours on this. It's beautiful. The autumn leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I'm gonna have a lovely cup of tea now, and maybe a little nap, and then head home and feed the cats. Well, thanks for joining me. Let's hope next time it's going to be a lot calmer. Once this summer house is up, things will certainly relax even more. Right. See, I'm getting a lot of use out of this tool. I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea, and I'll catch up with you in a few days. So from me until then, bye for now.